Welcome back to our lesson of Microsoft Excel. In this lesson, we are going to learn about relative cell reference and also absolute cell reference. So in Microsoft Excel, there are these cells, let's say A1, B1, C1, and up till, let's say, just try going down, okay? Shift and down. There is the last cell, okay? Well, all of these are cells, right? In columns and also in rows. But there are cell referencing on each and every one, just like their specific location. Now, when you're using any function or any formula, you use cell reference, right? Let's say if I have any data over on A1, let's say I'm going to type in 2, and in 2 I'm going to type in 4, and in B I'm going to type in 6, C I'm going to type in 9. Now, in A2, we have is 4, in B2 we have 6, in C2 we have 9. Now let's say I'm going to use the sum function to find out the values. Type in equal, I'm going to type in sum. Now let's say I'm going to do select all of these, close the parentheses, hit on enter, and there we go, we have our answer. I'm going to put in the specific values over here too. Okay, now if I use the fill header and get the exact result, it will also give me the results of the next row or the next column too. But if I get underneath it, it will not show me any value because there are no values. But what if I said that I only need the same value on whenever I'm using my fill header so that I don't get zero values? So I'm going to do is cancel this up right now. I'm going to just remove it. Now we are going to use absolute cell reference. When we are using absolute cell reference, there is one thing you have to do. After you selected the specific reference, what you're going to do is type in or press on F4 to lock in the value. Now you can toggle it up to 3 times and then to default. Now you can see both the column and also the row has been selected. If you click on it again, you can only see the column or the row has been selected or anchored. And when you click on it again, it's going to toggle up. Okay, and when you click on for the 4th time, it will just revert back to default. So let's say I'm going to do is just press it once on 2 sides. Press on enter, and when I use the fill header, it's not going to give me this value but the same value from the top one which we are using. Let's just try it. I'm going to use it up to here, and you can see all of them are 19 because the value or the column which we are using, column and the row, has been selected specifically and also anchored. So that is relative cell reference and also absolute cell reference. So now you know how you can work with cell reference, which is relative and also absolute. Well, absolute cell reference works in different cases, such as finding out the value or filling up specific gaps, okay? And when you are using different values of different columns and want each values each time, then you want to use relative cell reference. So now, as you now know how you can work with it, so hope you learned everything in this lesson. Now let's move on to our next lesson where we are going to learn about switch, cell, and row function.